Hey everybody, how we doing today? My name is Michael.
And I'm Dione.
And welcome to Miss FITZ'S Adventures. Hey, you guys know what to do first, right? Go down below. Go ahead and give us that big old like. After that, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Hey, if you ring the bell though, you'll get notifications each week and each time we have a video out. Hey, we'll be right back. We're back. We are here at camp. It's our day off. It's our third or fourth week day off, I guess. Yeah. They have a shifting schedule, so right now we're off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Next time we'll be off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I don't know how that's going to go down every month. It's going to change, so we can all have weekends off and stuff like that. We never care, but a lot of people do, so you know, if they need to have their weekends off with family and stuff around here, then that's good for me and good for her because we'll work.
Yes.
Yep, we don't mind. Anyways, guys, today we are going to go out and do some exploring. Last time we went to Stampede Dam, just off the property here. We're going to go up and I think we're going to have a surprise for you. Mm-hmm. We're going to have a nice little trip around Tahoe today. So got the cameras ready and we'll stop it off at a bunch of different places. Originally, after high school, when I lived in Sarasota, Florida, I moved out here. Well, I moved to Connecticut first with a girl, and that didn't work out so well. So I came to the desert and was in the desert for 10 months, I think, about in Joshua Tree. And then as a kid, my mom was up here, my stepfather moved up here from Sarasota, and they're like, hey, do you want to come up here and check it out? And I'm like, hell yeah. So I got, my dad gave me a car because he was glad I was getting out of the house, and I drove it all the way up here to Tahoe. And one of the first places, well, probably, I don't know if I'll stop or not, but there's a house, was the first house that they lived in, and they rented it. It was like a chalet, and we had it for that Christmas, and Mom had a bunch of friends from LA come up and stuff like that, all her close friends. And we had it was fun. It was just had a really good time at that house. And then we moved into Kings Beach, which was where we were living, but we were living in off of Highway 267, which goes into Kings Beach. And then yeah, so we're going to go to Kings Beach and show you that. We've been there once before with Max, and Max actually wanted to go swimming in it, and he liked the water because he sat there and drank the water. The water around here is 99.9% pure. I mean, literally, any of this mountain spring water is really, really good. The well system here, we haven't had to buy bottled water. We're just filling up the old bottles, and I guess I got to get one of those things to tote around water with all day, which is weird, but I guess I have to. I don't like doing that. But anyways, yeah, so we're going to go out today. We're going to check all this stuff out. It's a beautiful day. Our campsite, got the Starlink working, got everything going here. We haven't had time to really have a fire, and then sometimes it's been too windy to have a fire, so they do. They tell us that we can't do it. We have red flag warnings, and we have on the vehicles that we drive Gators around here, and they have red flags and green flags. So no yellow flags, but red and green. So it's either one way or another way. There's nothing in between here. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go get in the car, and we're going to take off, and we're going to check it out. We're going all the way around the lake. That's 78 miles around the lake. And there's lots of different stops, so we got to hurry up because we're late. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully by about 5 or 6 we'll be in Kings Beach. So that was the plan, because I told her the sun, since Tahoe is north and south, North Shore is Kings Beach, and then Tahoe Vista, Tahoe City, and then you go around the lake like that and you go to South Shore. Well, by that time the sun is over that way shining this way, so then you get to see all the pretties over on that side. So you'll see everything. It's going to be really neat today. All right, guys, so we're going to get in the truckster and head off. And yeah, got everything working. I got the windshield washer working. I had to put a zip tie on it. It kind of fell off, the little hose to the squirters. So, hey, we're going to get in the truckster. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go, guys.
Hey, let's go. Bye. All right, guys, we're just coming out of where we are staying. You can see the mountains over there. That is a ski resort. That is Ski Incline. Actually, it's not Ski Incline. That is actually North Star. I don't know why I say it's Ski Incline. Yeah, that's North Star. This little meadow is absolutely beautiful. We were thinking about maybe somehow taking the drone out. There's some red flowers and purples and yellows, and yeah, really, really pretty. As we're raking the park, and we're raking the sides of the road of the park, all the way around, all the loops that they have and everything. There's these plants that have been coming up. They look like just red, I don't know, what would you call them, honey?
They look like torches almost.
Yeah, they look like little red torches. And what they actually are is a snowflower, they call them. They come up after the snow's been melted. They're under the pine needles, and then they'll peek their way through, and they come up in the spring, and then I guess they die off and they come back next year again. That's pretty though, really, really neat. We are not in Lake Tahoe. We are actually on the outskirts of Lake Tahoe. We are 15 minutes away from Kings Beach. So yeah, this is a kind of a neat area. It is all Forest Service all the way around the whole park itself. You wouldn't know this was back here actually. And like last week we went out to Stampede Lake, and that is right down the road, the opposite direction that we're going now. So we're going towards the Sierras, and we are going towards Kings Beach is going to be our first stop. That's where I lived. All right, guys. Gotta go through all around this stuff here. Hey guys, we just stopped off here. We are in Kings Beach. I want to show you where we're at. That place right there, that place was my mom and my stepfather's home for a while, a couple years. We rented it out. We also rented out a hotel that was right next to it. This is the King's Inn is what they called it. The house was about the same size, maybe a little bit bigger from what I remember, maybe not, I don't know. In the back we had a stereo shop. Right now these folks are going to use it as for construction. We came up here 4 years ago, leaving Shelter Cove. When we left that area, it came through here, and we got to talk to the guys and everything. So the building has been changed since then. Next door is there's a mechanic back here, and that used to be connected to the Shell station on the other side where that kind of a brownish wall is, light brown wall. The other brown on top over there, and the brown in back of this SUV, that is the motel. And my bedroom was on the back side next to Dad's shop. There was a door in between and a hallway, so that was perfect. But yeah, this street is Bear Street, and my brother's name was Barry, so yeah, it always comes to mind when Barry left around. Oh, I don't know. He left here and went to Oregon where my dad was. Barry was always in trouble. Barry had a bad life. So this is Bear Street that we're on. Cute little cabins. This is what I lived in, one of these little cabin type things. I'm gonna try to go up the hill here. We're gonna go all the way across. So this is how it works. Fish are across, okay, and animals are straight up and down. So that's a golden, right? That's a fish, I guess. This hotel has been here since I was a kid. It's probably, yeah, it is a little motel still, huh? This is Steelhead, right? Gonna go all the way, keep going. We'll go all the way up. It's illegal to dump. Yeah, I hope so. Hope it's illegal to dump. Please don't dump. This is Loch Laven. Trying to see if any of these streets ring my bell. I see the one that does though. Dolly Varden is Yarden. They changed names here. They were fish and they were friggin' animals. Bears, cougar, cutthroat's a trout, right? Cutthroat, trout, bear. Just a name going over. Gonna keep going. There was a guy that I worked with at the Hyatt when I first started working at the Hyatt. He was head of the ski patrol and everything. His name was Tom Heifel. He had a house up here. I've been in that building a million times, but I don't even know why. I know that there was somebody in that building I had to go visit. I think Tom Heifel's house was down here, but I'm not really sure. This is Bear and Alder, or what is this street? Bear and...
I didn't get to catch the name.
Speckled. That's it. Yep.
Speckled.
Right down the road. It's an A-frame down there. We'll see if we can go. This way, I live down here. I lived all the way at the end in some little, wow, what is that place now? That's pretty cool. This is all industry up here now. So all the roads that you take up to go up to the mountains, to go up the fire roads, are up in here. This is the top road. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's down here. I don't know.
This one's steelhead.
Okay, hold on. They didn't add streets. All these streets have been here. There it is right there. Maybe. Maybe not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is where I live, guys. Right here. I lived in the corner one over there, and there wasn't any concrete here, and it had a sliding glass door. I lived on the end one. And I had a bed in there that was raised up, and underneath was storage. Somebody made it already. And yeah. So actually, Tori's house was back up in there. Yep, because I could walk to Tori's house. And she could walk to my house. And then straight down here is another place. Another girl I married. Unfortunately, my first wife. Yeah. Let's see now. She came up to Tahoe just to visit a girlfriend. I met her. She kept coming up every time she could come up. And I don't know, she kind of like wanted to marry me. And my mom wanted kids and wanted to marry. Yeah, so that's what happened. When we moved out of Incline Village, which will be in the next couple videos, we'll show you Incline Village. I moved over here to this trailer park. And you know, honestly, I'll show you which trailer I lived in, because it's still here. And it was back like probably from the 50s, dudes. Okay, yeah, guys, you see the one right here, that big one right there, yeah, with the thing in front of it. That was it, but it was further down. It actually probably, yeah, and the manager of the office lived there, and laundry was right there. So yeah, this is where I lived. On the corner here was KFC, and nobody would ever eat there because they actually fried a rat. Somebody said they fried a rat so that we would never eat at KFC. Yep. Lots of little cabins for people to live in, lots of little cabins that need to be fixed up. So I guess that's where that construction company comes on, where Mitch's old stereo shop and our house comes into play, I guess. So if we go that way, we'll go into Crystal Bay. Crystal Bay actually is where all the casinos are. That starts the north shore of Nevada. But we're gonna go this way. We're gonna head off, and we're gonna go around, and I'll show you the front. Putt Putt Golf is here now. Putt Golf there. They got all sorts of different things here for tourists, right? We'll go around the buildings over here and around the loop, and I'll show you where I lived. That's Raccoon Street. 7-Eleven was never here before. Beach is over there. Yep. It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed, guys. Really. I mean, it hasn't really changed. Here's Lake Tahoe. This is Kings Beach, guys. This is the beach itself. All right, so this area right here, this used to be the radio station and bank. It was an old bank that turned into a radio station. Rock and roll. We thought would live forever. And then here's the house, guys. This is the front of the motel. Oh, they changed the name of it now. It's the Britain Inn instead of the Kings Beach Inn. Yeah, well, that's what that was. Yep. All right, guys, so this is what we're doing. We're going through Kings Beach, and then we'll go through Tahoe Vista and all the little places in between. How's that? Roll up the window so you can hear me a little better. All right. All right, guys, gonna keep driving. Got people behind me. Don't want to get in trouble by the law, so I'm gonna get off here, and we got the camera rolling. Temperature up here right now is 66 degrees. That's always been there too. So Mitch's shop, my stepfather, he moved his stereo shop from in back of the house. I saw that, did you? That's a kid car, I bet. Anyways, he moved it from the back of the house, and he got a shop over here so my brother Barry can have a place. A place right here is called Captain John's and La Petite Pierre. And I actually worked there as a waiter, a back waiter, or glorified busboy when I was 19. Had lots of jobs up here. I think there was times I had 3 or 4 jobs at once, because literally here was like, you got to ski in the wintertime because there was no work. Nobody came up here, and people that skied didn't have money. So basically, this house right here is where the stereo shop was, where the Jiffy Pizza place was. It's right on the corner. That's where it was. We've missed it every time we've come by it, and I just recognized it.
Cool.
Yeah. And it was a 2-story house. So this is Tahoe Vista. This is the next little community down the road. This campground, this park right here, I don't know, it's Bear or something or other. It's been there forever, since I was a kid, before that even, probably in the 40s. They tore whatever this was down and built something new. California side is really cool. There's lots more state parks and things on this side, but there's less access to the water. So as we go around, you'll see. All right, guys, this is Cedar Flats. We're in. Just more houses, different area of the lake. A lot more houses here now than there was when I was a kid. All right, guys, we're out of the car. We're in Tahoe City. This is the north end of the lake, California side. Like I said, we are going to go walk down to the water here. See? Check that out. This building was here when I was a kid. There's all sorts of businesses inside. I just remember restaurants being in there, and I think the DMV was in there at one time for Placer County, because that's where we're in here. Some other stuff was in here too. Really neat here. We're gonna go down to the bottom. We're gonna check out the water. We're closer to the dam right now. Got to go just a little bit around the corner and we'll be at the dam. But yeah, we're gonna check out Tahoe, guys. This is such a beautiful place. I know that you guys, if you ever come up here, you'll feel the same way. Like my mom said, this is God's country. And she was an atheist, so yeah. Anyways, check it out.
We were getting nowhere fast when the garden won't stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors, summer love. Memories washed in every shade of green and all the colors, summer love. Remember the lazy river day canoe, bathing in the turquoise blue, losing track of time with you. Another peach pie sunset view, sleeping in the afternoon. No place to be and nothing to prove. That's sure something I could use. A cure for the air-conditioned blues. Could use some too. A little bit of summer love.
Anyways, yeah, this used to be here. You can walk around it. There's inside, there's a Subway in there. There's some other stuff, coffee shops, all sorts of neat stuff inside there. So we're gonna go in and get some lunch, check it out. We'll bring you guys in with us. How's that sound? Yeah, so the other reason why that I recognize this building, it's the post office. I forgot there was a post office. It used to be a bank down at the end, and then restaurants and stuff on the other side. We're kind of on the back side of it. But yeah, this is the Tahoe Vista post office. That's what that is. Or Tahoe City, rather. Yeah. So we'll go around. These are all the back doors of the CVS and all this stuff in here. So we're actually in the back of the building. But they got a coffee connection here. Some coffee? She doesn't need any coffee. She'll be wired all day long. All right, guys, we went ahead and flew the drone over here. This is Tahoe City. We just came out of the Subway. We had a chicken teriyaki that was pretty dang good with sweet onions sauce over the top of it and chips and a drink for $6.99. Only in Tahoe City. No, so we're gonna go back out on the road. We're gonna go. Yeah, this was the post office. There was a bank over here. There's CVS here, the drugstore, Duff's Diner is closed right now. I think that they probably will open it back up again, looks like. So yeah, we're having a good time here. We had some good food, and now we're gonna go down the road.